I'd seen that like centurion-looking guy before, but I didn't know that's what that was from.
And where's that right? Oh, wrong one. Sorry. There we go. Let me give you the right thumbnail. Okay. We're doing this today, I see. All right. I'll scroll down and find you. Oh, you are such a piece of pie. Okay. That should do it. All right. Where is it? Not ready. All right. Live.
We're live.
Not yet.
Oh,
Now you're live.
yes, that's wonderful. That's really fine.
That's fine.
Mighty fine indeed. Morning.
Turn on monetization.
Let's see, how y'all doing?
Morning, minor character.
Fine horse you got there.
It's
Morning, Elise.
You well now. You take care.
we got ourselves a tent.
Morning, Elise.
We got one watching, yeah. We got ourselves a tent. All right.
There we go. I'm killing that. Increasing the size of the screen.
Because we do that.
Switching to live chat.
Or I call him Glue. All right. Raven, if you could do me a favor of bringing me my drink and my phone over there.
How common were wet nurses and concubines? Depending on where you were, very common. In certain in certain empires, particularly Asian empires, they were incredibly common. You had a lot of concubines. In fact, in certain empires, you had whole regions dedicated to concubines and consorts. And since their whole role was to give birth to babies, you had to have a lot of wet nurses on hand. So they were pretty common depending on what era of history you're looking at.
Yep. If you could bring me my phone too.
Oh, yeah.
We're doing all right. Just sort of investigating what's going on in this here town.
Welcome. In the mood for a show?
A show? It better be good, otherwise I'm going to come out here and lay you out. Ooh, game breaking.
You're game breaking.
Yep. Just bought a beanie from the Raven Shop. Not sure when it's arriving, but I'm excited. Hey, that's cool.
Hey, glad you did.
Glad to hear it, and I see Nobu is with you. Yeah, you're like, Nobu?
Oh.
Ah, my horse?
When I was playing Ghost of Tsushima, I named the horse Nobu.
Oh. Well, that one is actually Sula. All right,
Sula.
let's see what this big show is all about.
Well, Sula.
Let's see. Where's her?
The settlers used to tell about the woods of Massachusetts and the creatures that
We named the horse Sula.
One summer, a bear was by the stream. An old man Wind appeared and said, "Bear, I shall blow a mighty cold upon the land, and gorge yourself on fish and meat, and go find a den. Then sleep, not for one night, but for 60. Go tell all the animals of the forest what I have told you." Bear
And then the bear realized he was tripping balls.
now, he had to eat that.
Mark, you're gonna have to explain this to me. You named the horse Sula.
Told him. The
Oh, yeah, after Jen Sula.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Aaron just dropped $20 for the Bird Bros. God is good. Hey, yes, he is. God is good all the time. Thank you for the donation, man. Always appreciate that.
That even I could outrun.
The Turtle is talking smack right now, and he's looking pretty delicious, so be careful.
You're into eating your friend. The turtle said, "If wind comes, I'll just hide my shell."
That's my solution for everything, really.
Coyote and possum that they should prepare for a long, cold winter. "It's so hot," said the coyote. "There's plenty of time." The lazy possum said, "Well, there's an abundance of food. Maybe I'll just store some in my pouch."
If you got a pouch, wouldn't you be like a female, so have a different voice?
You're a
Hey.
Hey.
Chunky needs a hat.
Hey.
You know you've hit a low point in life when the squirrels are making fun of you.
Yep, for sure.
Good bear. And he always
Anyway, need me to go into any rants before I go?
Well, now's the time if you want to hear.
Well, let me run to the bathroom while y'all think it over.
All right. If you want to hear a rant from Raven before he goes off to do that which he does, you need to say so. Nah.
Bear snored and snored for many days. When he woke up,
It's still stupid hot here in Cali. I believe it, but it's also pretty toasty here in good old South Kakalaki.
saw all his friends who hadn't listened, frozen and just ready to be eaten.
And now he had no friends and ran out of food quickly, and he too also died.
And do just what you're told.
They're only clapping because they're trying to be polite. Wait, hold on, is there more? No, that was it. I'm not sure that was worth 50 cents.
Might have been worth 50 shakes of 40K.
Good day there.
Well, it wasn't terrible, so I won't shoot you. Yet.
Doesn't look like they need a rant right now.
We blasting Pinkertons? Not yet, not yet. So,
How do you and Raven feel about the Grey Knights having to fight custodians and Sisters of Sound
They-
the Emperor gets off the throne? That's the stupidest piece of lore 40K's put out in years.
yeah,
Not including the female custodians in that.
it's pretty stupid. Not gonna lie to you.
Like, at least with the female custodians, there's an argument to be made. With this, it's stupid. It's stupid. They don't even explain how they're supposed to do this. The Terminus Decree just says, hey, do this, and you may have to fight custodians to do it. F you.
I was like, yeah, no. Because bear in mind, like, the Terminus Decree has always meant like, hey, they're at the gates, it's going down, it's a good chance Terra's gonna fall, this is, like, the last-ditch effort. Imagine if they were in that, like, all four Chaos Gods' armies have shown up, the Black Legion's battering down Terra's gates, the Necrons are doing whatever, the Orcs are rampaging, everything seems lost, and so they crack open the Terminus Decree and it just says, if the Emperor gets up, don't let him. Well, this is no help! I was playing HD2, so I'm just having this on reviews. Hey, don't mind me. Rant about the Iron Warriors. Iron Warriors or Iron Hands?
Because I don't hate the Iron Warriors that much.
I think Portorabo needs to get over himself a bit,
Yeah,
but...
Perdurabo's a petty bitch, but I don't hate the Iron Warriors. They're probably one of the best.
Iron Hands. Iron Hands.
Iron Hands. Oh, you mean the useless Marines?
They are the useless ones.
Like, I'm gonna be real. People who say they love the Iron Hands, I always say the same thing. Tell me how an Iron Hands Marine has any difference with a Mechanicus juiced up warrior.
Followed the wrong star.
Like, oh, but they're so edgy because they want to replace their human bits with machine. Yeah, that's a Mechanicus. No, but you see, they're Space Marines. Yeah, that's Tech Marines. Every chapter's got them. But no, they believe that flesh is weak. Yeah, misunderstanding of a Vulcan quote that they think their father said, but he didn't. Next. They were super important and they suffered a lot of losses in the Great Crusade on Istvan. Actually, they had more survivors than any other chapter on Istvan. And their big idea after their father died was to go and start a civil war with each other and then basically do fuck all for the rest of the heresy. Next. Well, they're really strong because they use some really cool, awesome weapons and it's harder for them to be corrupted by chaos because they're part machine. Yeah, whoop-de-effing do. The Grey Knights have an immunity to chaos too, and they do that because they're psychers. It doesn't make them special. Next. The Iron Hands are essentially and fundamentally useless as far as I'm concerned. The reason I dislike them less than the Space Wolves is because the Space Wolves took an actively cool concept and made it lame. The Iron Hands sucked to me because you took an idea that wasn't that cool and somehow made it even less cool. And it's hard for me to tell which is the worst thing in my opinion. Like, cool, awesome space Vikings with a wolf thing, that's so badass. We made them shit. Oh, cool, a bunch of Gary Stu furries. Got it. Well, what about the Iron Hands? Oh, the whole chapter of Tech Marines? Okay, I guess that's kind of cool. Yeah, we make them fundamentally useless. Oh.
And we do this why? Yeah,
it's awful.
You kind of did.
Batman Aztec show. Don't know anything about it. I just know it's probably going to be stupid. Can Alpha Legion secretly be loyalists?
Yeah, that's a big theory.
That's a common theory that what happened was Alfarius was killed by Dorn, and Omegon is still alive but took up Alfarius' name, and he's secretly working as a double agent against Chaos. That is the working theory, that the Alpha Legion has double agents. Now, I don't think all of the Alpha Legion are loyalists. I think some of them did give in to Chaos because there are books that show that they did, but I don't think all of them did. They don't fuck toasters? Well, you're right. They ripped up all their penises and replaced them with a piston.
Yep. Practicing of Dick Chopicus
The
Offitorium.
Imperial fists are more useful than the Iron Hands. Well, okay, hold on. That depends. When are we talking about? Because if you're talking about during the Horus Heresy, oh yeah, unquestionably, the Imperial fists were goated. But if you're talking about in the current war, the Imperial fists haven't done jack. Okay? But then again, neither the Iron Hands, so I would compare them.
Oof, I got gunned down hard.
What's your opinion on the Final Description movies? Don't know what that is.
Final Destination movies, I think is what he's trying to
Final
get.
Destination movies? I haven't watched any of them. Who has two thumbs and has two essays due Sunday? Not me.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you got any more ranting for me to do, let me know. I need to go to the bathroom again.
All right, now it's personal. I gotta hunt down some O'Driscolls.
I like how I say that I have to go to the bathroom again, and your next line is, now it's personal.
Well, no, it's just like I got gunned down and surrounded by O'Driscolls and some BS.
I know, but the context of that is funny. Like, I'm going back to the toilet. This time it's personal.
It's gonna be one of those. And they took my deer and my money. I am livid.
Besides, Perturabo is a big baby, is a good siege expert. He's a great siege expert.
He's good at what he does. It's just he's not good at what we call interpersonal communication.
I love that people always get on Lion because they're like, Lion isn't very social. I'm sorry, Perturabo, Conrad Kurz, Mortarion. You really want to say Lion's the one with social issues?
All right, next O'Driscoll boy I find, I'm fanning out. I got to keep an eye out for smoke. Could be one of their encampments. Because as soon as I find them, they die. Aha! We might have a clue. Rage pissing. Reminds me of challenge pissing. Frick you, Baltimore! Has anyone seen the Alien Earth series? I think Disney ruined another franchise. I saw a clip where the guy got bit by a xenomorph and getting burned by the acid blood. Alright. You are not what I was expecting. Oh, you're the herbalist. Okay, yeah, I can set a spell.
The name's William.
What's up?
Arthur.
How you doing, Willie?
Familiar with the study of plants, my friend? Familiar
Yes.
ain't quite the word I'd use. Well, let me tell you. This great earth beneath our feet can provide everything man ever needs.
Well, it's kind of an early option.
Tiny bit of its potential. You see, there are thousands, maybe millions of plants all across this vast country we share. The mountains, the plains, the swamps.
Red Dead News. Would you rather read the Harry Potter series or Game of Thrones? Probably Harry Potter. Yeah. I mean, I actually read through all of Harry Potter. I have no real desire to read Game of Thrones.
Why? Knowledge, kindness, beauty. Well, I'm ignorant, ugly, and nasty.
Arthur, please look at a mirror before you call yourself ugly. You're like probably one of the most attractive members of the gang. Rainfall's died. Dude, spoiler.
I'm looking for a plant called yarrow. You can distinguish it by its red
But I
flowers.
transplant one event from both books into the other. Which one do you pick? Okay, don't know about that.
Direct sunlight.
Yeah, sure, I'll give you a plant. Have some yarrow.
Let's see how this tastes.
Some people are already protesting the new Harry Potter show. Yeah, I can tell you why.
I feel better all.
Because they are going to try and go reimagine for a diverse and modern audience. Morons.
You've been helpful. Thank
It's a black.
You'll want to
We have
have this on.
3 black people in the gang. Why is this a surprise? All right, take the remedy, man. You're a nice fella.
This can cure almost all maladies to your animal, natural and otherwise. Don't ask how.
There's going to be supernatural maladies to the horse.
I look forward to our next meeting, traveler.
All right, thank
See
you.
why you do this. All the best to you.
Thanks, Arthur, and to you.
All right. He's a friendly fella. Kind of perks my mood up. At least the Percy Jackson series is safe. I don't know. They already got, like, the first movie adaptation they ever went through was not good. And I don't know. I think they did a series, but I didn't hear much about it. Rest in peace, Rainfall's voice. Oh, the voice actor! Oh, I thought you were talking about, like, in the series, and I was like, well, yeah, obviously. Let me pick some game meat. There we go. Now we're cooking at 100 again. Had a perfect deer. Oh, is that mine?
Hold up.
Oh, it's a rotten pronghorn. No, I had a deer, not a pronghorn. The first Percy Jackson was mad. The second was ass. The TV series looks mad. Yeah. It's an unfortunate string of events there. Was Yosuke a real samurai from history in Assassin's Creed Shadows? That's a great question. Unfortunately, while I could answer it, I'm not going to be the best equipped to answer it. I do have someone on retainer who can. Hold that thought. Yo, Raven! Would you please come answer the question if Yasuke was a real historical samurai? No. Just kidding, go ahead. Alright, I'm back. Raven will be with us shortly as soon as he's finished with his business, and then he will tell you all about Yasuke. Raven's dragged by the feet to deliver him from his cocoon. Just, no! I want to live! I want to live! PJO TV series is way better than the movies. PJO? I'm not sure I know that acronym. Oh, there, you ugly bastard. Uncle Bill, Micah. No wonder they all leave you. Mary's still crushing on. Yeah, because if Arthur is ugly, I am hideous. Watch out for wolves. Yes! Kine would pull a fast one out here, wouldn't she? Thoughts on Stephen King? He's got talent, but I think his drug addiction has rattled his brain, and he makes a lot of poor decisions. Not only in writing, just in general. Real monsters are the ones who reject Mary. In camp? What do I look like, John? Watch out for wolves. What do I look like, John? Misery was such a great book. Yeah, I actually haven't read Misery. Hold it! What was that? Well, aren't you just the fuzziest little critter Australian shepherd? I had a buddy who used to have 2 of these, now he only has 1, but very friendly. Very loud, but very friendly critters. But who's a good boy or girl? I don't know that information about you, but you're a good dog anyway. Look at that tail wag. Oh yeah, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. Alright. You behave for me now, because I'm not going to.
I need to pass.
Oh, sorry, let me apologize.
All right, easy now.
All that for what?
He might be having a rough day. Let me go check on him. Give him another chance. Excuse me, I couldn't help but notice.
Hey there, mister.
You're just wasting time.
I'm gonna be generous and give you one more chance.
Down, will you?
Oh, what's this?
You robbed and murdered your way across half the country. Keep
Eh,
your hands
none of my business.
Hey! Help!
You need to move on. I'm trying to talk to this guy.
move along.
Look, there's an O'Driscoll setup in the back of Dr. Office in Valentine if you want a little revenge. Duly noted. I'll help out Hosea, and then I'll march right up there. Anyway.
You know what? I'm feeling good today.
How are you? Are you feeling good?
Sorry, you don't need to know this. Hey, mister. Okay there? Hey, mister. Hey,
Come on, buddy. Let's be friends.
hey there. Hello, man. Hey, you there! Hold up!
No way I'm stopping for you.
I said stop, damn it. Okay, settle down there.
I don't know why you're being so unfriendly. You know what? I think I know. He's had a rough day at work, and he needs a break.
Now look! Look what we got here.
Someone help! Help
I think what you need is a change in scenery, my friend. A change in scenery and...
me.
Now anyway,
Damn it.
as for you.
Okay.
This is very kind of you.
Sorry, I had to use the bathroom. Okay, what are we talking about?
Yasuke, they want to know if he was a real samurai.
No.
All right, care to explain where the confusion comes from?
Let's go for a ride.
Sure. So, we have very little historical evidence on Yasuke other than 2 pictures of him painted where he was with Nobunaga and one account of him written down from one of Nobunaga's vassals. They described him as a tall, dark-skinned individual. That's how they described him. Now, there was a man, I can't remember his name now for the life of me, who wrote a book on Yasuke, but a lot of it was fictitious. He basically invented a lot of facts and combined them on top of what we historically knew. And he claimed that Yasuke was a samurai. This has been debunked thoroughly. He is not a samurai. But what's funny is in Assassin's Creed Shadows, they decided to run with that and brought him on as an advisor. When a lot of Japanese historians came out and said this is inaccurate, and they wanted to know where they got it, they found out about this guy, and they went to him and said, hey, dude, why did you say this? He said, oh, I wasn't an advisor. They just took what they wanted from my book. And except we found out that he was an advisor. He actually did advise on the game. So now he's gone into hiding because he's just been outed as a sham. Yasuke was a real person as far as we know, but we do not know what he was. We can pretty safely assume he wasn't a samurai. And the reason we can safely assume that is because you need to understand something. Unlike in Assassin's Creed Shadows, where they have Nobunaga just glazing the hell out of Yasuke for some inexplicable reason, the Japanese had a very dim view of any outsider. They would have seen Yasuke as an oddity. The only reason Nobunaga probably kept him around because he thought he was interesting in the same way you might look at a bearded lady.
The hell with you.
It's like, wow, what a freak.
God damn it.
And so he kept him around because he's like, this is so unique, guys. This is so interesting. He didn't do it. Here's the thing. According to what this guy said in his history, he said Yasuke was sword carrier. Let me be clear. He probably wasn't. And we have no evidence that he was. Even in the pictures we have of Yasuke, he isn't carrying a sword. Furthermore, after Nobunaga died, he was given back as a slave to the Jesuits. So it wasn't like, we don't even know if he officially belonged to Oda Nobunaga, only that he was with Oda Nobunaga for a time. But he was given back to the Jesuits. He wasn't given Japanese citizenship. And if he was a samurai, he would have had an estate. He would have had some kind of home. Now, a lot of people like to say, oh, but at this time period, samurai didn't have homes. They didn't have fiefs. They didn't have territory. Here's the reality. Maybe not, but samurai did have a lot of rights. And if he had rights as a samurai, the Jesuits would not have been able to touch him. That he existed, spent some time with Nobunaga, and then after Oda Nobunaga died, he was given back to the Jesuits.
Now, come on.
The fact that they glazed Yasuke the way they did, the fact that they had Oda Nobunaga just praising this dude, glazing him so hard, the fact that they said that Yasuke, after being in Japan for only a few months, was already fluent in Japanese, bullshit by the way, and that after a few months of working with Nobunaga, he was considered the finest samurai in the land, given better armor than Oda Nobunaga himself, given better training apparently, was able to slaughter through tons of samurai single-handedly. Yeah, bull and shit. Nonsense. Absolute nonsense. There's no excuse for that other than just they wanted to, oh, look at this, guys. We've got some representation now. And all I can say to that is, screw you, Ubisoft. Screw you. It was not hard to do this. What I love, here's the thing I love about Assassin's Creed Shadows. This is what I love the most about Assassin's Creed Shadows. For the longest time, people were saying, please, Ubisoft, put Assassin's Creed in Japan. 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 And the answer was, nah, this is basically Assassin's Creed in Japan. And then Ubisoft goes, oh shit, well, we can do it better, just watch us. And then they drag their feet on it like, well, we're gonna act like we're gonna do it, we're gonna see if we can't like convince them that we're gonna do better. Then along comes Rise of the Ronin, another pretty much Assassin's Creed in Japan kind of game. And everyone's saying, wow, this is actually really fun too, this is a really good game. And once again, Assassin's Creed, once again they have to go, oh. Not only do they have Ghost of Tsushima, now they have Rise of the Ronin. Well, we'll do it too. Watch this, and we're going to do it so good. Look at this. We got Yasuke in there. We didn't ask for Yasuke. Yeah, but you got homosexual relationships in there. We didn't ask for that either. Well, we got RPG mechanics in there. We actually don't like the RPG mechanics. We've complained about that for years. Look, you can take off your shoes when you walk into a house. Why does that matter? Okay, you know what? Just remove all that. Can we do silent stealth assassinations? Yes, you can. Awesome. If they're under level. Okay, well, at least you're going to keep things consistent, right? It's going to be all Japanese style things. We're actually going to follow Japanese folklore, Japanese art, Japanese fashion. Absolutely. Oh, thank God. That's awesome. But we're going to insert some trap music anytime Yasuke's in a fight scene. What? Yeah, some hip-hop trap music. Don't worry, we'll have some shamisen music mixed into it. No, I'm sorry, what? Also, Yasuke's going to have dreadlocks. What? That didn't exist back then. Oh, don't worry about it. What, you expect this to be historically accurate? Well, yes, you involved a historically accurate character in the game, Yasuke. We expect him to be historically accurate. When has Assassin's Creed ever been historically accurate? Never mind all the times we kept saying over and over again, we're looking at the history, 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 we're looking at the history. We brought in historical experts to talk about this. We brought in historical and cultural consultants. But then when we say this isn't historically accurate, when has Assassin's Creed ever been historically accurate? You're just ridiculous. How dare you assume that we need to be historically accurate? What? Where have you been living? When is it? We have magical gods who make magical weapons that corrupt people's minds, and you're expecting historical accuracy? Okay, well then, in that case, why not? Why do we even need two characters? I mean, why not just have one character and they can be the assassin and the fighter character, kind of like what we had with Ezio or Edward Kenway or any of these other characters that we love playing? Are you kidding? Don't you know historically the samurai and ninja were totally different social classes? Technically, no, they weren't. The samurai were a social class, yes, but the ninja was just an occupation. You could have a samurai who also was a ninja. What do you know? Are you trying to say we're not historically accurate? Well, you did just say, why would we look for historical accuracy in their game? Don't listen to us. That was the past. That was literally 5 seconds ago. This is the here and now I say history matters. So they constantly change their perspective, change their stance, they goalpost shift constantly, but expect you to like it. Then they lie to the audience and say, we weren't trying to disrespect Japanese culture. But when the Japanese people accuse us of messing up their culture and history, what do those Japanese people know about it? What do they know? They're just all haters. We're not insulting them, we're only selling their effing sword. We're only selling this effing sword from Roronoa Zoro that we got for $20 online, but we're going to sell it for 50. Yeah, that's not disrespectful to Japanese culture. We're only going to sell the art book that we got all the art from, but we're going to post it in Chinese characters. Yeah, but no, we're not disrespecting the Japanese. Not even close. We're not going to disrespect. Why would we want to disrespect the Japanese? It's not like they're a huge player base that would probably want to play this game and would actually recognize some of the problems. We're not going to disrespect Japanese culture. We're only going to totally miss a lot of the architectural points of Japanese architecture and also mess up the timing of the seasons. Like we're going to put rice patties out when it's the wrong season for rice patties to be out. Yeah, but you know, we're not racist, guys. Look, you can take off your shoes when you go inside. That's totally in line with the character. Ubisoft, along the way, forgot that what we want in Assassin's Creed are three things. We want fun gameplay, we want good story, we want endearing character. Ghost of Tsushima, Rise of the Ronin, these two games got it. They understood the stealth mechanics of their game, they understood the combat mechanics of the game, they understood the narrative of the game had to be important, they understood that character progression and character depth was also important. Instead, what they said was, look, guys, it's fine. As Fleekazoid himself said, hey, you know how everyone liked Assassin's Creed Brotherhood? Well, how if we put a brother in the hood? They'll love it. They did not. That is exactly what went through their heads. They basically said, okay, guys, we're going to put an Assassin's Creed game in Japan, right? Yes. How can we really piss everyone off, but hide behind inclusivity? Insert a black character. How are we going to do that? Did you ever hear about this guy Yasuke? No, I have not. Well, there's some loose historical information that he might have been a dude that spent time with Nobunaga at the time, and there's this one author who claimed he was perfect. And so they went with it. But then they thought of themselves, oh, wait, hold on, that might piss off a lot of people. Let's throw in one more Japanese character just to make sure it works. Are we going to make her at all endearing? No, we're not. Are we going to give her voice lines that actually feel like something a real person would say? No, we are not. Are we going to actually make her character anything beyond just simple petty revenge story? No, we are not. Ah, gotcha. Perfect! And so they added that in too. And then the best part, the whipped cream and cherry on top of this bullshit sundae, is they had the gall to lie. The game goes out, and then they start bragging, there are 2 million people playing this game. There are 2 million people playing this game right now. Okay, cool. But we also know that you gave away copies of the game for like early access purposes, so that does skew the numbers. How many people bought the game? Like how many copies have been sold? 2 million people are playing the game right now. Okay, but how many people bought the game? 2 million people are playing the game right now. You're not answering the question. That makes me suspect a lot. And then cut to Labor Day of this week where they announce, hey guys, Assassin's Creed Shadows is actually half off right now. They're extending the time that it's half off. That's how awesome this game is. We're having to make it cheaper just so that you guys will buy it. What a successful game. If you want to hear the best response to this game's success, watch the Fleekazoid video on Assassin's Creed Shadows. He lays it out perfectly. It's such a success that they had to become 10 cents, bitch. It's such a success that they actually had to sell most of their IPs to 10 cents. It's such a success that they had to lay off a lot of their workers and close down a lot of their stores. It's such a success that many retail stores around the world cannot get it out of their freaking shops. But it's a success. How do we know? Because 2 million people played the game. Not bought, played the game. And let me say this, from a narrative perspective, from a storytelling perspective, from a voice acting perspective, the game's terrible. I tried playing on English dub. The lines and the readings were terrible. Like, there was a scene in the Fleekazoid video. Go watch his video. There's a scene in there where he plays one of the characters speaking in English. It was the most disgustingly dry line read I'd ever heard. And I thought he was joking until I played up to that point. And I heard the line. And I said, that's terrible. That's actually terrible. The problem is, and this is what I'll end on, the development team for Assassin's Creed. And I want to say this. This isn't me hating on Ubisoft as a whole, because I think the development team For Honor does great work. But you cannot judge the company as a whole by the actions of a small group. For example, I can say, man, the Assassin's Creed team of Ubisoft did crap, but the team For Honor does great work. I can say that and be right. That's why I don't get people who say, I won't buy this game just because Ubisoft made it and I don't like that Ubisoft worked on this game. I don't do that crap. A game should live or die based on its own merits, not based on the company that makes it. That's my belief. But my thought is this. Ubisoft saw Ghost of Tsushima and Rise of the Ronin become a success, and they thought, okay, you tried to make your Assassin's Creed light games. We see you. Good attempt. You got a lot of people liking it, but we're the OG Assassin's Creed makers, okay? We're the ones who perfected that art. We're the ones who did Assassin's Creed and made it right the first time. You can't beat us. Did you see how good Valhalla was? Watch us outdo all of you. Brace yourselves, guys. We're going to do this so good. We're going to blow all of your minds out of the water. Get ready, guys. Assassin's Creed is going to Japan. That's right, folks. And everyone saw that and said, Ubisoft, honey, many people did not like Origins, Odyssey, or Valhalla. Many people are sick of the RPG elements that you've been trying to put in. You better do this right. And they said, we're going to do it. Look, there's Yasuke. And everyone went, oh, God. And the reason they did this, I think, is because they thought, look, we're safe, guys. We're inserting diversity here. And as long as diversity is in game, how can they judge us? You can't judge us for adding Yasuke or anything like that, because then we can just throw bigot at you. We can say, you're a bigot. You're hateful. You're insert gamer word here. Because that's always worked for us, right, guys? Insulting our very own audience by calling them bad words and calling them bigots and hateful people just because they don't like our decisions. That's always worked, right? That's how we make the big bucks. Except now Assassin's Creed Shadow, if I understand correctly, is one of the worst selling games Ubisoft has ever had. It sold decently, but decently isn't what they needed. They needed it to be a massive success.
I'm sorry.
But it just sold decently. Because, I mean, come on, guys. It's an Assassin's Creed game. There are people who are 100% obsessed with this series. And, as Havoc and I talked about, there are fun aspects to the gameplay. But the fact is, I don't see anyone playing it still. It was a big niche thing when it came out, but I don't see anyone still playing it. Meanwhile, we have For Honor, which has only grown more popular in the 9 years it's been out. We have Rainbow Six Siege, which I think is slowly dying a painful death, but there are still lots of people playing it. We have Red Dead Redemption 2, which my brother is playing right now.
Yeah.
Which has been out for a much longer time, and people still play that. I'm surprised it's still kicking. Probably not kicking hard, but it's still kicking.
Well, the online mode ain't, but...
Well, online mode is just... They bungled that terribly. Point being, there are games that have been released in the past that people still come back to today because it was clear the developers put time, energy, and effort into the game. Stellar Blade is a perfect example. I was just talking to Lark about this earlier. It's already been confirmed that Stellar Blade 2 is in production. And people are super excited for it. Because people love Stellar Blade 2. Black Myth Wukong, fantastic game. People are still playing. There are games that come out that the developers put their heart and soul in, and people love it and play it. Shadows came out. A lot of people played it for a little while. It had some people who said, yeah, it's fun. Now no one touches it. That's why they're having to extend the time that it's on sale, and I'm willing to bet, give it a few more months, it's going to be free to play. Because they cannot sell this game. Was that satisfactory?
Yes, that was satisfactory.
I hope I answered your question.
Why are you killing innocent civilians? They shot the guy because he saw the fight and he said, I'm going to go tell the law. And since he wants to be a snitch...
He's gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it works down south.
Yeah, 90% of people playing AC Shadows were streamers performing a live back alley autopsy on a shrieking body. Essentially. But yeah, that's the history of Yasuke and AC Shadows and that whole fiasco.
I didn't mean to go on that rant.
Oh, we needed it. We needed it.
Did we? Did we really?
Yes.
Hey, enough out of you. Get out of the wagon, sir. Transporting a fugitive.
I understand that. I'm a bit of a bounty hunter myself. I clean up the law. Hey there, bud.
Hey there, partner.
He seems a friendly fella. Have you seen Maul's reaction to Janice saying the main character, saving the main character in Star Wars Outlaws? It's hilarious. Oh, no, I haven't. Morning.
Hello there, mister. You know when you have one of those days.
Oh, Jabba. Wait, Jabba? Jabba saved the main character? The heck's Jabba doing? This is outrageous. This is unprecedented. Anyway, I want you to rant about drumroll, please. Cheese. Cheese. You want me to rant about cheese? I mean, I don't know. I feel like if I went into cheese, I'd go into a rant about the cheese vaults, which like I learned about from Fat Electrician, where we get all of our government cheese, and that there's now a non-profit cheese corporation that's making sure America gets enough dairy so that we don't completely overhaul the cheese vaults. Not sure I could rant about that, but cheese is... Whoa, burger. Cheese is not awful by itself. Also, it depends heavily on the cheese in which you are... Oh, hold on, Bill. Oh, don't shoot Bill. That's the next game.
It's me, Lark. Look what the cat dragged in.
Yeah. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, Bill? As your Suicide Squad game is like $2 now. I'm surprised they're still charging anything for that. Yeah, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League was a mistake of a game. Just everything down to concept was dumb.
Danny, how are you?
Oh, let's see, that's a wise interaction.
Who ain't? Good boys around here. They act tough. They're good boys, most of them.
I'm a good boy!
Mostly I'm scared of them. Don't be. We'll be fine. One of us now.
Aww. One of us. Jack, go steal his stuff. Anyway, one of us. You need nachos to have cheese, though. I mean, for that kind of cheese, yeah. But, like, say you're dealing with something like Gouda. A Gouda is so good that it don't need nothing else. It's good on a cracker, but you don't need it. But then there are those people that'll buy, like, a whole wheel of, like, Parmigiano or Reggiano, and I'm like, unless you're a restaurant, please don't.
You're a pathetic man, John Marston.
Aw, they're so in love. Anyway, I'm going to gain some honor real quick to counteract all the nonsense I was doing by carrying corn.
Got some provisions there, do you, Art?
Yeah, because no one else in this camp wants to work. Kevin Conroy Batman was butchered so bad on Suicide Squad. Oh yeah, I know, I saw it. Raven even did a video talking about the whole controversy around that. Because it's just so dumb. Like, for most people, their favorite Batman was Kevin Conroy. And to have him unceremoniously executed, and that's the way how his career as Batman ends, is ridiculous. And the fact they thought, yeah, this will go over well, was stupid. It's like, you made so many games off of Batman. So many, I think, like, sorry for like the talk, it was like there were 4 main games where he was the main slice. Everyone loved Batman. So much so now you're desperately trying to make another Arkham game to try and win the fan base back because you realize, oh wow, Suicide Squad is crap. Oh, this is actually hilarious. I have to share this. When Raven made his video pointing out, hey, this is stupid, This whole thing was stupid. It's distasteful. And everything. There was one person that commented saying like, "Yeah, say what you want, like, but I'm going to continue playing this goated game, and in several months' time, we're going to see everyone's going to still love it, and and you're going to look stupid." And I'm like, we haven't had the heart to comment back to that guy going, "How do you feel now?" And somebody made the same comment about the Halo TV series too, which was wild. Is that a pronghorn? I need to study you. I must study. There we go. It's a 3-star. Team 3-star. No, that's not the same one. Where's the good one? Why does everything I love run away? But now that we've studied them, I can now start hunting them properly. Kevin Conroy's passing is a good chance for them to pass the torch to Arkham Nightwing, or at least would be if they didn't squad themselves. Well, the problem with that is they already tried to do something along those lines with Arkham Knight, I think, if I remember the game was called right, and that turned out to be also not so great. And the pronghorn. Hold on, we got smoke over here. And when there's smoke, there's fire. We gotta warn some. Oh, pronghorn. There you are. Pronghorn. Buck. Got it. Yeah, Mark Hamill retired as Joker after Kevin. Now, yeah, and I respect it's like, hey, that he was my Batman. It's not the same doing it without him. All right, now I can give this to Pierce. And you're kidding. I ruined the meat. Can't give this to Pierce. Well, I can give it to Pearson now, but it's not the same. The old pronghorn shuffle. Swap places with the ugly brother. Yep, that's how it works. Using a bow doesn't damage quality, does it? Well, it depends on where you shoot it. Like, using a rifle should not harm the quality of the meat. And I thought since I shot it in the neck, that would be enough, but apparently not. The bullet was 0.3 inches too long. Yeah. It's a little wild how it does that. I feel like if Joker himself would quit if Batman died, Mark stayed true to his character. Fair enough. Honestly, I think that probably is Mark Hamill's most, maybe not notable role, because obviously he did Luke Skywalker, but I think it's probably his most probably the role he owned the most. Let's see who this is. Oh, we found the O'Driscolls now, did we? It's time for a wee bit of payback, but first, let's see some Yarrow. Hey boys, catch! Don't get up. I'll come to you. When has Colm ever been in a gunfight on his own turn? Get over here. Vengeance is sweet. Unfortunately, I set the place on fire accidentally, so, ooh. What do I got in terms of, provisions? Let me have a cigarette. I played old computer game Oregon Trail. Oh, yeah! Back in the computer lab, back in, let's see, elementary school and middle school I would play the Oregon Trail. Honestly, would just waste time hunting. I think I only got to Oregon, like, twice. That's one. And now, it's personal. Come here. Bleed. Apache time. If I had the tomahawk, oh yeah. I hope Colm finds you. But then again, he don't care about you neither. How many times did you die of dysentery? Oh, I had like whole thing. Honestly, the dysentery wasn't too bad for me. I did suffer from it. Like my family suffered from it. But I was actually slow and steady with it because once one died of dysentery, I was sort of like, all right, we're slowly moving. We're eating good meals. We're not going to try and rush it. Slow and steady wins the race, and that's how I played. I need... That'll do. Having a brandy after smoking O'Driscoll's. That's what I'm talking about. The hunting controls were broken. Oh, dude. It's like, oh, I'm running low on food. I'm just going to go hunt every single deer in human existence. I like my O'Driscoll's well done. Unfortunately, seems a little slim pickings, but hey, that's what happens when you chuck dynamite right into a camp. But was it worth it? Absolutely, 110%. Classic oatcakes. Everybody has oatcakes. Apparently they are classic. Man. When I find Colm, if I kill him, I gotta clown on him for being a broke bitch. Where's the gun oil? There we go. Let's see, how are my guns doing condition-wise? Yeah, this one needs to be cleaned off. Gotta make sure my shooting iron still works. Alright, good. How about you, old boy? You're alright for right now. The only thing about the game is the burned models are not accurate. True. When I played Red Dead 2 on my 4th playthrough, I went fully depressed drinker Arthur. As you do. Oregon Trail hunting racks 40mm bow for AA gun. Oh yeah, that was a good game. Really emotional cutscene. I'm chugging a full bottle of bourbon. Well, the thing is, it adds good benefits. So let me go drop this off with Pearson, then hold on, we may have found a better one. No, you suck. How about you? No, you suck. That's a white-tailed deer, white-tailed deer, white-tailed deer. All of you are only good quality. All of you are terrible. Go back when you're not sucky. After any emotional cutscene, chug a bottle of bourbon. It's like, alright, you know who I am.
I'm coming in.
Roll out the red carpet.
You better. I'm bringing dinner. Yeah, but I am going to actually have to do something at some point. Alright. Guess, Lark, there are children watching the stream. Don't shine your eyes. Don't shine my rifle. Shrine my rifle. What? Hey there, heads. Arthur only takes pelt from the body and leaves the head alone. Yeah, that's just the way he does. I guess they didn't want to animate that. Pearson. Uncle, nobody wants to hear it.
You know these hides and furs can also be done up into
drop in on him sometime.
Show me where he is. Beta Arthur was scary.
Bear down on you, Roger.
Hold on. Do we actually have access to the trapper this early in the game? Normally I have to wait till I get to, like, Saint Denis to find him. Oh my gosh, we do have access to him. That is wild. Yet firm with a little give. These are medium rare. Alright, now that I'm rightly covered in blood, let me help out Hosea. Actually, hold on. Food! Food, wonderful food.
Seem to be enjoying wearing all that blood.
Why are you judging me?
Yes. I know you like a good cup of coffee.
Nothing better.
Anyway, I'll leave you to it.
You gotta save your strength for yelling at John. No. Cleaning rifle isn't good for kids. Well, since you can't with a skin pronghorn sling is A-okay. Oh, so like I never knew that. Apparently, so I can't clean my rifle in front of Jack. But yeah, that is an interesting take. Because I do not believe anyone else follows that rule. Alright, now we're cooking with gas. They're like, why did Augustus return to a monarchical style but dress it up as a republic? I actually answered this on Discord not too long ago, but the Augustus did not... It wasn't a monarchy, but it was. It's kind of weird. Because when we think of an empire today, we think it being run by an emperor, and so therefore you have an imperial family and other stuff like that. But oftentimes in Rome, the imperial successor actually wasn't a direct family member. They might have been adopted into the family, but that doesn't... Like, if you're the son of an emperor, that does not guarantee you are going to become emperor. With that, okay, so Augustus basically comes on the tail end of the Republican era. And when he, so, let me go back. So the Republican era started to go downhill after the Punic Wars ended. The Republic had spread all across the Mediterranean, and so you had the old style of the way they used to run wars and other stuff just wasn't working like it used to. You had a lot of people that volunteered to fight for the Roman army rack up a lot of debt because they had to pay for their own equipment and other stuff like that. And so you started to see the Republican trends start to go downhill. Eventually, you had people try to point out, like, hey, we need to do reforms, like the brothers Gracchi. They weren't able to make the reforms stick. In fact, were both killed. One kind of an accident. But then you had Gaius Marius hit the scene. Now, Gaius Marius reformed the Roman army and basically kind of saved Rome from some German barbarians and also quelled some fight in North Africa. He was one of the first Roman consuls to run for multiple times in a row, which was a huge deal. Because a Roman consulship is 1 year, and after you become consul, you cannot run again until 10 years later. He ran 7 consecutive times in a row and won each time because he was popular, particularly with the underclass, because he paid for his soldiers and he was a war hero. However, eventually the aristocracy, the optimates of Rome, started to not like him so much. And eventually you started to see a civil war brew between the populares led by Marius and the optimates led by Sulla. Long story short, Marius tries to take control. He tries to purge the city of Optimates, and then Sulla comes in. Marius dies before the fighting even gets started, and thus Sulla takes control, becomes dictator, and basically runs the show. And this is basically the death knell of the Republican era. After Sulla leaves, they try to bring things back, but everybody kind of knows it's not working. There's a lot of how do I put this? There's a lot of political violence in the street, and Caesar grows up in this. Julius Caesar grows up in this. And so he grows up and forms the triumvirate. And when he forms the triumvirate, basically everybody knows that's the real political office in Rome. The Senate is subservient to Caesar and his buddies. But then the triumvirate breaks because Crassus, one of the guys, dies fighting the Parthians. And Caesar's daughter, who is married to the other triumvirate member, Pompey, dies, and so there goes his connection to that. And so suddenly, game on. And so you have the conservatives again, the conservative optimates with the more plebeian populares squaring head to head. And eventually Caesar gets so big and so powerful that you have the Senate fears him because he succeeded in conquering Gaul, which he wasn't supposed to be doing. A lot of them consider that an illegal act. But he succeeded and became stupid popular. And so the Senate says, okay, here's what you got to do. You need to leave your army behind and you need to come back to Rome to report for trial. Now, with that happening, Caesar knows that if he comes back alone, he's probably going to be executed. So he comes back with an army. Pompey panics, and the Senate, not loyal to Caesar, escapes, and to go to Greece to try and build up an army. Caesar and Pompey eventually meet. Caesar wins. Pompey flees to Egypt. Caesar chases him, gets involved in that civil war. Pompey's head's cut off. Regardless. So we've had 2 civil wars already. That's the kind of nonsense we're dealing with. Caesar returned, dictator for life. Everything seems to be all hunky-dory. Then Caesar gets killed. Political chaos again. And so then you have another civil war where you have the Caesarian section again versus the Senate section again. Augustus comes in, plays both sides, wind up fighting for the Caesarian section. Well, that's another. So we've already had like 3 civil wars. Sorry, 4. We've had like 4 civil wars towards the end of the Republican era. When Augustus takes control, everyone's like, I don't care if you're in charge and you're the sole person in charge. It doesn't matter, just as long as I have peace and stability in my life, and that's what Augustus brought. So yeah, there's that. But the other facet of that is he also did not say I am emperor. He called himself princeps, which is basically first citizen. And so he was able to finagle it away. He didn't rub it in your face, I'm a king, I'm an emperor. He basically was just, I'm the guy that's just in charge of the republic. And that's just my office. He was a permanent tribune and the princeps. However, everybody kind of knew, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, he's in charge. But the real myth of the time wasn't that, Rome was an empire, it was Rome was still a republic. Because even into like the crisis of the 3rd century, they were still referring to Rome as a republic.
But I swear you can trust him and trust me. I'm an old man. You're not old, Seamus.
You're just ugly.
And you know I ain't dead. You don't trust idiots.
Rah, rah, Cleopatra.
Not idiots.
Yep.
Let us prove it to you. Okay. I'll tell you what. Arthur. Old Bob Crawford and his boys just bought a beautiful stolen stagecoach from upstate. It's in their barn. Now you go get that.
Now I have my fence.
We can work together. Who's old Bob Crawford? An acquaintance of mine. So you want us to take out your competition? Well, he's not just an acquaintance, but a cousin. By marriage. I also want to see if you boys got what it takes. Now, you survived that. Where is he? Well, he's in a farmhouse just northwest of here called Carmen de Del. It's just up the train tracks.
Your Arthur looks like a badass. I try to make him look cool. I watch too many horrible histories. Horrible histories is pretty fun.
But don't kill nobody. Folks know
Don't kill nobody.
Don't know it was me. But you're fine with us robbing your cousin. By marriage.
That makes all the difference.
You heard the man. Let's go rob his cousin. By marriage.
I actually showed like the horrible history thing talking about England's transition from Catholicism to Protestantism when I taught the Reformation in 6th grade. Well, to my 6th graders. I was not. Do you mind re-answering my Red Dead question? Let me see. What is it? Arthur looks like a badass. Like my Charles guy. Hold on. Let me scroll up. I do have a Red Dead question in the last Red Dead mission. Where the frick was Charles? Charles, I forget what happened. Like Charles, I think his horse or something happens to him. But Charles, I know, eventually rides off to go to look out after a tribe. I believe he even said he had a woman now that he was looking after. So I like to think he went off and made his own peace. After all, I think Charles deserved it.
Usually how it goes.
Yes, but you know how this works.
Come on, Hosea. That feller's a joke.
Who would trust a guy named Seamus? Am I right, Phil? No, I'm kidding. He left the same. He left same thing as Sadie.
I guess you're
Sadie is an interesting case because she's been through so much. I don't think she's in the she feels comfortable with the idea of settling down. No, in the mission where Arthur dies. Oh, that one. If I recall correctly, Charles was actually still with the tribe. He like that you helped out. He was trying to help them get to cover, like some of them escape because they were now in war with the U.S. Army, and so he wanted to help them out. But I don't know. It's been so long since I played that section of the game. But yeah.
So what's the story with that Emerald Ranch?
Do they really grow emeralds?
A little. Owner's a nasty type by all accounts. Seamus is sure scared of him.
That's not saying much.
Something strange about the place. Used to be a saloon there, general store. Now it's all closed up, but they seem to have money.
Sounds worth a look around.
Why was the Holy Roman Empire named that way? Because despite Voltaire's claim, at one point it was holy, it was Roman, and it was an empire. Maybe not the most conventional of one, but it was an empire in polity. Because originally the Holy Roman Emperor was, crowned and ordained by the Pope. Now, with that coronation by the Pope, that added the holy legitimacy to it. And before the Protestant Reformation, all of them were Catholic. They were declared like and for better or worse, the Holy Roman Emperor did have control over Rome, though he leased it out to the Pope. He did officially have control, he was technically classified as the King of Rome as well. So it was holy, it was Roman. Now, as for it being an empire, depending on what year it was, the Holy Roman Emperor would have a great deal of control over the empire. What am I doing here? Item wheel. Ah, there we go. Yep, that's a house. Every camp covered in blood, loaded down with skins. Hey, stop screaming, it's me. I was told it was the Diet Roman Empire. I have hesitate saying like it's the Diet Roman Empire simply because though it did have Rome, it was so different in culture than the Roman Empire. It was Roman in the sense that it had control over Rome.
Let's do it now. Sure.
I think it's better.
All right then. Don't follow me.
But yeah, by the time of the Holy Roman Empire's disillusionment, it had stopped being Holy Roman or an empire. Gotta stay low. Rob the house of $45 worth of items. Oh man, inflation's a pain, ain't it? Also, what do you think Majoran would have kept the Empire lasting if his reign was longer? Had his reign been longer, I do actually think he would have, I do think he could have secured the Empire, but nope, backstabbed. To be fair, he also kind of, did a little backstabbing himself, but what are you gonna do? Alright, so I got $10 worth. You can still do whiskey. Old Hosea there could sell ice to the Eskimos. I want to like record what Hosea says and like give it to a doctor and go, how close is he to being a? Oh, we're so close. If we do this right, they won't even know we were here. All right. All right, we robbed him. There's a fat chunk of cash in there. Yeah, we got some cash. Let's see. Anything else? All right, better not risk it. We got what we needed. Check the chimney. Over here? Okay, not that chimney. How about over here? Check the chimney. Good call. Nice. Well, there goes their rainy day. And holy smokes, good call. Good call. Good call, Sam. Sam the man. I'll... Clearly you were. You had a lot in there. Oh, good. I can't get in through here. All right. And Ranger, he did it first. Okay, thanks, Ranger. All right, let's see. What is the stolen carriage from? Davis Overland Dispatch. Yeah, that's fine. No, I'm sorry, Ray. I don't catch everything. I just saw Sam's first. But thank you both. Now get in here, Jose.
Yep. Okay, let's grab this stagecoach and get out of here.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Yeah.
Let's hope they are still...
On the road.
We're on the road.
Damn it, they're on to us.
Yeah, they are. Don't worry. I got my shooting iron. They ain't gonna be able to get one over on me. Also, I didn't see any horses. I don't think they have any way of really chasing us.
Damn it, I think you should have been more...
There's where is one on Wells Fargo?
Left the dresser open.
So what were you able to lift from the house?
You would not believe me.
Money stashed away. Must be a few hundred. Not too bad.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, it's enough we could buy a couple acres of land out west.
1,000-pound grizzly, anyway.
No doubt. I won't forget that in a hurry.
I'm looking forward to your retelling of that one around the campfire.
It wasn't the first time Mr. Matthews had stared death in the eye. And as usual, he did not flinch.
Exactly.
All right. Okay. Why does the wagon actually look like the Wells Fargo stagecoach? I'm willing to bet they probably based it off of the Wells Fargo stagecoach, if I'm being honest. There's a lot of things that are based off of actual history to a certain degree. Now, obviously, they took a lot of liberties so that they didn't, you know,
Here we are.
upset any legal sensibilities. All right, old Seamus. Have you read any of H.G. Wells or Jules Verne's work? I haven't. Raven might have. I have not. Or if I have, I didn't realize it was them.
Park that thing in here.
Wells Fargo didn't own the design. They just used it. Wouldn't surprise me.
Nice work, Hosea.
Mostly Arthur. Like I said, coarse but competent.
That is actually a good way to describe Arthur.
Find any other coaches that need selling?
There's also a way to get a good warhorse. It's in Strawberry Stables. Looks amazing. Okay.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
I'm heading back to camp, I think. You coming?
I'm going to decline for right now.
I'll catch up with you later.
Okay. Stay out of trouble.
I make no promises. Now I got $300. Ooh, I'm going to the gun shop. Actually, dagnabbit, the fence ain't open yet. All right. Ooh, hold on. You're hungry, boy. Or girl, Sulla. Here, have some classic oat cakes. I have too many, apparently. All right. So let's see what's on the docket today. It's an Andalusia, a Spanish warhorse. Ooh, wear that with the conquistador helmet. Though I need to find that too. And we got another bounty. Oh, I think it's the guy that like is really good at dueling. So yeah, let's go check that out. I really like OSP's recap of Beowulf. Actually, that's how I discovered Overly Sarcastic Productions, because I was in college and I was doing some research on Beowulf. That came up and I watched it. I was like, oh, this is actually entertaining. And I liked a lot of the stuff until they got a little bit too... what's the word? Political, I don't think is the right word, but... self-righteous, maybe? Like, I really started to notice a problem when we got to... Like, one, Blue doing endorsing the We Was Kang's thing from Egypt, his first Egypt video, which has since been taken down. And then also... when they did H.P. Lovecraft and she kept bringing up, by the way, he's racist, by the way, he's racist. And we're like, we know, we got it. I know what his cat's name was. I didn't think he wasn't. But also saying like a lot of his stuff hasn't aged well, and like certain aspects of it, but other aspects have aged just fine. Yeah, preachy. I think preachy is probably the good way to look at it. Near the doctor office. Don't forget the doctor office. All right. Well, I'm in Valentine. I gotta go say hello to an ocean. I am bonded. Yeehaw! I can drift. Watch me whip. Now watch me nay-nay. Well, let's make a little bit of money on the way, shall we? That's a pronghorn doe. What do we got there? East Wild Turkey. Too fast, too furious. Both are just good quality. I need the good stuff. I mean, Cthulhu Mythos is still popular. Exactly. And ironically, it's very popular amongst a diverse group of people. A lot of them think it's cool. I mean, I have played, I think it's Mansions of Madness, which is basically a Call of Cthulhu-esque inspired thing. Like, literally, like, some of the modules are like Shadow over Innsmouth or other stuff along those lines. Fun stuff. Apparently, it was Lovecraft was so racist that Cahill stopped supporting him because he made them look bad. It would not surprise me, because he wasn't just racist against people not white. He was racist against other whites, too. Or you gotta go to the... I'm going to the Dunwich Horror. Yeah, I think there was one about the Dunwich Horror, too. Also, I do have access. I don't have it downloaded, but I could do it. Would any of you guys be interested in seeing me try to go through Call of Cthulhu, the PlayStation game? What are your thoughts on Scylla from the Odyssey? Like, Scylla and Charybdis? It's been a while since I've gone over the Odyssey. Sure. Oh, hold on. How you doing? Friendly fellow. We need more like him. I first discovered Cthulhu from Terraria. Yeah. I can't remember where I first heard of the Call of Cthulhu. Hey, Lark. After watching the first female Primarch video, I could have fixed Angie. I could have been what Karn couldn't have been. Careful, it's a dangerous path. But you know what? I ain't gonna stop you. What am I doing back here? I'm getting the gun.
Hey, partner, you got some kind of problem?
No? Actually, yes. I could use more guns, and I'm here to fix that problem. Scylla scene from the Odyssey movie that scared the daylight out of me. Ah. How many Odyssey movies? I know they're coming out with a new Odyssey movie, which I am not having high hopes for. But who knows?
Mister?
Do you remember the open season? Yeah, I remember open season, buddy.
Now, let me see.
Thank you for being open this late. Springfield, you need the varmint rifle. Yeah, if I'm going to get the good stuff.
Fine piece.
Components, barrel.
We can do a lot with this. New trigger, brand new bolt. Your pick.
I want to improve the rifling. Iron sights need to be improved. No scope.
You know what? I
No
bet
scope.
I can make this piece work a lot better for you. Bolts, triggers, parts, back here.
Alright, Lancaster repeater, carbine repeater, already on that Evans repeater, don't have. Pistol, volcanic pistol, that might be worthwhile. Double action revolver, not available yet, that's a bummer. Alright, then we'll get the pistol.
Good, good.
Components, grip.
It's a nice piece and all, but I personally add some rifling. Take it or leave it.
I will take your suggestion, sir. Not gonna lie, Shaw was my favorite character because of how unhinged he was. Alright. I like her song in the epic musical. Ah. You really blew that much money on a pistol? Yeah.
You'll love it.
Wait till you see how much I dump on the Mauser.
We can do a lot with this. New trigger, brand new bolt. Your pick. Smile on your face, guaranteed.
Now let's get some customization going on.
I'd like to give this a personal touch with some engraving.
Ooh, I like. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Heck yeah. Now that's a pistol right there. Ammunition.
I'd recommend loading up on extra ammo. Uh-huh.
Hockey religions and ancient weapons are no match for a good old blaster at your side. Yep. Alright, let's see. Moving on. Repeaters we know ain't working anywhere. Springfield rifle, varmint rifle, bolt action. Gonna wait for that. Carcano, sawed off. I already have one. Caster repeating shotgun.
If it weren't for all the bounties running around New Hanover, I'd be out of business.
Take that. I forget when I get the secondary holster. But thank you.
Keep looking. No problem.
But now that I have this, I have someone I need to test it on.
Nothing new about that.
Good. Now let's go see the doc. When you free Micah. The real life volcanic pistol was comically underpowered that no one took it seriously. Henry had to literally size it up to a rifle to get a bigger bullet to make something of it. Yep.
Hey there. Don't think I've seen you in here before.
No, you haven't.
Andy?
I'm making a house call.
Wait a sec. You can't be over there. There's nothing for you back there, sir.
Where is he?
I mind you to treat my store with respect.
What do you want? This is private. Get lost.
Ah, I see. I see. So that's how it is.
Down, partner.
Hey, put that damn gun down.
Let me into that back room of yours right now.
Sir, please. You don't want to get involved with them, I promise.
If I wanted your opinion, I'd beat it out of you now. Move.
Or you're a dead man.
Hey, open up. It's me. I brought some food and whiskey for you fellers.
The box on the table inside. There's a Schofield.
Don't try anything funny.
Thought you were that cowpoke who bothered us earlier. Put it on the table.
Hello, boys. Sorry, lady. Didn't mean to shoot you. Ah, we got a lot in here, don't we? Well. Alright, so there's a Schofield apparently in here. Let's see. Search. We're about to make a large rush in this playthrough. Yep. No. It's worth it. Silver pocket watch. Let's see what else we got in here. I'm good on Kentucky bourbon, and here it is.
What the hell happened here?
And I just got the Vulcan, but hey, I love this pistol too. Well, it's a revolver, but still. Oh, you're using a Vulcan too. How about that? Bounty of $21. Oh, hold on. What was that? $50. All right. All right. I feel silly buying the Vulcan pistol now. I should have waited. No, don't swap hats. They'll never figure out who I am now. Let's hightail it. I'm trying to open up this side. Seeing if I can get myself out. Alright. Now let's see if it'll let me open up. Apparently not. Well, we gotta go out the front door. Come on in, boys. Come on in. You gotta want it, son. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him. Okay, I guess not. I suppose that would be the normal protocol. Anyway, come on, we gotta get... Bastard of you know my birth was expected. Indeed. Sorry, boys. I'll be back later. $92. Okay, yeah, it might take me a bit to raise the cash to get out of that one. Gonna have to kill a lot of O'Driscolls to make everything fun. So, read any good books lately? I'm rereading The Fall of Reach right now. That's a pretty good book. Alright, blasted my way out. Got 2 new guns, because let's see. Yep. We'll stick with the Schofield for right now. Actually. Alright, good. A joke, but still a good question. I'm reading Peer Gynt. Oh. They're still hot on my trail. I gotta lead them away from camp. Contact Harvest was almost... Oh, I remember Contact Harvest. The Book of the Five Rings. I can talk about books all day if you haven't noticed. Ah, nothing wrong with that. As a teacher, I try to encourage reading. That was wild. Well, I need a little something to take the pressure off. The lawmen are no longer seen, but your crimes won't be forgotten. If you are spotted by a lawman in the red area, you will become one again. Okay. Yeah, so $92. That's... I think I can make that money. I can pay that off if I sell all my goods. Got me hooked on the Dark Tower. I've heard of the Dark Tower. I've heard it's good. I recommend you head to Strawberry and get the Andalusian from the stable. It's a far better horse than the one you got. Probably so, but this one right now, it's serving me. She's serving me just fine. Isn't that right, Sula? Can you deal with the bondsman in this game at all? The bondsman? You mean like the people you pay bail? Yeah. You can pay them off. $7. We risked our lives for $7. Well, I got a new gun. I'd say all in all, things are looking pretty good. Oh, hold on. You. Nah. You can't be hunting right now. We're going to reread an I Am Legend. Oh, the OG. All right. Hey there, sir.
Hey, stay away from my camp.
Why?
Time for you to
You don't like visitors, huh?
So anyway,
get the hell out of here right now. How about I...
Oh, he pointed a gun at me first. Oh, you had a friend. Where are you? That was less on me and more on them, I'm going to be honest with you. But oh well, I got to pay off this bounty somehow. I appreciate your donation to that cause. It's like a Lark is like a deer in the headlights when you see an animal that moves, pretty much. Why am I losing money for looting? They're dead. I was wondering if you could kill them like an AC Odyssey to get rid of that. No, the system is too complex. I did like that in AC Odyssey. If we ever do a playthrough of that, there will be a lot of people that put money on my heads that I'm like, so you have chosen death. It's a bold choice. Let's see if it works out for him. Oh man, if you guys had told me you were, broke as could be, I wouldn't have raided you. You gotta be upfront about these things. Oh well. Guar Kentucky bourbon, please. Alcoholism for the... No, I just wanted the bourbon. Fine. Have a snack. Considering the state of the wagon, it should have already been apparent. Yeah, you're right. AC Odyssey was going to be my next request, but I think we're all in the long haul on this one. Yeah, we're going to be here for a while, because Red Dead ain't no short game. Now I can take my bourbon. Alright, now off to the fence. It's funny, because AC Odyssey and this game came out about the same time. And actually, like, I started to play AC Odyssey, and then put it on hold because I started playing Red Dead. And so history kind of repeats itself there. But I love both games. I'm a wanted man, gentlemen. How are we doing? What did you say? I must have misheard you. How are y'all doing? I thought you told me to go to hell. I just want to make sure we're on good terms.
All good. Calm down.
That's some way to act.
I didn't... What'd I do? You act like I committed murder. I did, but you don't know that.
Down in my face.
You just seem unfriendly. No, Lark, don't listen to the voices in your head. I listen to their voices.
Damn it.
That's a nice horse, sir.
What's damn hold up?
You ran into me.
Folks like you make me hate people.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You open this door, and I promise you I'll close it.
You're being robbed, so easy now. Take this.
And what did we learn today about manners?
You're just giving it to me.
Oh, a silver clank buckle. That'll help. And see, I'm still net positive on the honor side. Isn't it great? All right, moving on. Psychopathy will only get me so far. This thing was just like, maybe I shouldn't be a homicidal maniac. NPC tells me off. You know what? Blood for the blood god. Shame there wasn't a wagon on the way. I could have gone in and sold that. Don't be mean. They were mean to me! He should have rode like he shouldn't have rode a jackass. This should have suited him more. You're dang right. Now, anyway. Speaking of not being mean. Seamus, old boy! What's funny is if you shoot Seamus, you will like he will come back like he will come back like battered and bruised.
Come across a few of these myself. Pick this up off the street, no doubt.
Oh, absolutely. That's why I say people when they antagonize me, I greet them.
All the time.
Chat, did you know the people in camp will chew you out if you go on killing sprees? Lark, why do you think I never go back to camp?
Pick this up off the street, no doubt. Come across a few of these myself.
Real good doing business with you.
Alright, hold on there. What are you doing, buddy?
Old Bob Crawford was livid about his coach getting robbed. I was very sympathetic.
Alright, so we need... Oh, I need legendary stuff to get that. Alright. Let's see what I can buy off you. Dynamite? Need my cowboy hand grenade. Machete, can't get that. Throwing knives I can get. Get baked beans! Oh, yeah. And moonshine. A lock breaker. Yoink. Psycho mask. That would fit me, wouldn't it? We'll hold off on everything else. An eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. Lark. I don't speak Jewish neither. we made some good money. Now I got to pay off my debt to society. I may have killed a bunch of O'Driscolls, which was really doing the sighted world a favor, and but I did kill like 2 lawmen, so I guess that counts for something. I should probably make amends for that. But before that, I gotta brush you off. So look, you're getting too dirty. I gotta clean you up. There we are. Let me brush you again. Apparently you needed another round. There we are. Play dominoes. I prefer playing DiGiorno. I don't like your tone, mister. But okay, I will. Hey, how you doing?
Morning. Hello, sir.
You know when you have one of those days?
That so?
Anyway, onwards and upwards.
See you around.
He was friendly. I'd be happy to let him live. I felt bad for getting a third helping of potato soup, but was it good though? Was it good though? That's them's the questions you gotta ask. All right, let's see what's next on the docket. Now that I think I can actually go focus on something. Let's see, I could help out Dutch, or we'll help out Dutch. Why did you rob and shoot up the doctor's office? Why did you let an O'Driscoll operation run 2 doors down from your office? Fair point. Yeah, he knows not to get too snippy with me, particularly since I have dirt on his little love life. Would you try Yoda soup from ESB? I'm not sure I want to trust anything Yoda enjoys. But I mean, if I get to be trained as a Jedi, sure, I'll give it the old college try. Lark, are you perhaps going to come to California to substitute teach juniors? My little cousin loves your Lamentations. I'm glad he likes it, but moving out to California is not in the cards. Where I live already has a high cost of living, and I would have to join a teachers union if I moved out to South Carolina and went to California, and I have no desire to really go out there and do that. And I've been to California; it's got a lot of cool spots there, but that cost of living, man. Not to mention the traffic. I remember Southern California traffic. I was like, ooh, that's awful. Shame too, because a lot of lovely places, beautiful weather, a lot of good stuff going on, but yeah. I hear birds are chirping. So, Rabbi, nice and quiet, calm and peaceful. Yeah, it was good, but I never had bad potato soup. My mother ate it when she was pregnant with me, and it was basically fate that it became one of my favorite soups. Now, that's fair. Baked potato soup is one of my favorite soups out there. And hold on. What quality of pronghorn? You're not good enough. Not good enough. Hey, Lark, why do you not like the Outer Worlds? My reason is that Pavarti is allowed to romance you, but you are actively excluded. I think his approach screws the player over. I didn't even get that far. Simple fact of the matter was with the Outer Worlds, I got bored. Because it was, like, the best thing to come out of the Outer Worlds is, like, the Stupidium song about the Outer Worlds. That was unironically better, because we get it. Capitalism bad. Capitalism gone wrong. It bad. But the gameplay was just underwhelming. The story was lackluster. It just... I got bored. Because I got onto the first planet. The whole fish packing thing was so weird. And then I got to, like, the settlement or the next, like, station or whatever, and it's just... meh. It didn't wow me, because I think a lot of people, when it comes to Obsidian, because of New Vegas, they have a lot of like they look at what a lot of stuff they do, like with rose tinted glasses. I just don't care. Like, I don't think they've had any real success, to my knowledge, past what.
One of the girls saw that friend of yours, Mary Gillis, sniffing about.
What?
Yes, I never liked that woman, Mr. Morgan. Funny business.
Yeah, we got up to funny business. I'm pretty sure that fish was just human meat in a can. Yeah, something like that. What's your favorite meme in Red Dead? The Lenny meme is always fun. And the Lumbago memes could get put up there.
I didn't do it. I heard that. Oh, I heard what, you crazy fool. I heard everything you said.
And only 90% of it was true.
Don't make me angry.
I'll disappoint everyone if I get angry. And hold on, what's this? There's Leopold Strauss. Again, I keep getting confused. Okay, there's the letter. Javier Escuela needs something over there. I see. We might help out Javier in a second. Your girlfriend Simon, you should go visit her covered in blood. I'm gonna go make sure she's all right.
Dear Arthur, I've written this letter 100 times or more, and I cannot get it right.
You could.
Me. You know it's me from the bad handwriting.
Oh gosh, my handwriting's awful in comparison.
When we last spoke, and I was going off to get married, that we would not speak again. I know I said a lot of things, and I meant them, I suppose, at the time. But I'm not so proud as to not speak to people who care for me, or cared for me. I've been in Valentine for a couple of months. I had some bad luck, and, well, it's a long story, not an interesting one. But I am here for now. I saw a couple of the girls, or whatever the polite term is for them.
Call them what they are.
That ran with you and your associates in town. And I heard tell of a man who sounded like you. I would love to see you again, if you could spare me a little bit of your time. I'm renting a room at Chadwick Farm, just north of Valentine.
Ooh, I may not be welcome there.
Mary Linton.
Mr. Morgan, can I? Are you okay?
Yes. Now's the way, I'm afraid.
So it seems. Anyway, it's that fellow Downs.
What about him?
Do-gooder?
Exactly. We lent him quite a sum. It seems like
We gave him a whole 2 halfpennies.
He was quite ridiculous when I went to see him. You've not been to see him yet, I take it?
I'm sorry, Harris Johnson. Had a lot on.
Yeah, I already got your other debts, though.
Not so gentle.
Man, screw your ex. You don't need her. You doing just fine on your own. Sure, you're drinking 5 bottles of bourbon a day while riding your horse, but still. Now, that's the best part. I get drunk on my horse. My horse knows where to go. Wait. No. Wait. Wait. Oh, I have to go. I was trying to put it off. Fine. Time to go get tuberculosis. Christian, do you and Raven know how to write and read in cursive? To a degree, I can read it not very well, particularly the older the cursive, the less likely I am to be able to make out much of it.
It's gonna be alright.
No. But, yeah, like, Raven, he learned cursive 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, then they stopped really teaching it. I learned the cursive alphabet in 3rd grade, and then they discontinued it from our state standards. And so I never had to use it again except for when writing my signature. So reading cursive can be a whole ordeal. Particularly if someone has messy cursive handwriting. Like, I remember trying to read Andrew Jackson's letters for a college report, and I had to go over by the print translations, if you will, because I couldn't read his handwriting. Yep. I mean, I kind of wish I kept up with it, just because, like, reading old documents would have been very helpful, but I did not. And without the school system forcing it on me, I had no incentive to learn it until it was too late. Yeah. But that is my extent with cursive. It's sad, too, because my signature has gotten a lot worse as time has gone on, because I used to, like, be able to write it relatively well in cursive to the point you could read it. Now it's just basically a dang scribble. I could have been a doctor based on how bad my handwriting is. Alright, let's find Mr. Downs before his wife turns into a syphilitic streetwalker. I've got to advance the plot! What is this, a garden? You should have a much larger patch to feed your family.
Whatever do you want?
Mr. Thomas Downs? You owe me money.
Oh, no, I'm...
Oh, come here, you maggot.
Please, sir. I'll...
Really? Threaten me, would you?
Please, I have a family, sir. Please.
I don't care about your family. Why did it have to come to this, huh?
It's a great question, Arthur.
I didn't want this either.
Okay, so let's discuss a payment plan.
You ain't such a do-gooder, are you? If you're running out on debts...
I'm not running anywhere. I'm doing my best for you.
All I really need is the first letter and your last name. Oh yeah, that's not the way I always thought to do it, but yeah. Like Lark, I have a learning disability similar to dyslexia that makes my writing physically painful. I had to learn cursive. Yeah, he did. I better leave. Wait a minute.
You are a slippery little bastard. But I got you now.
Actually, how much do you owe? I might be able to pay it off.
Show some compassion, please.
Strauss told me you needed a beating. You saying he was right?
What will that solve?
If I'm here, there's a reason I'm here. How's that dead looking now? You borrowed money from my business partner, Herr Strauss. You owed him, you took the money. He wants it back. What's not to understand?
And I've been infected. Great.
Where's our money?
Just absolve the debt. I wish I could, but the story demands I do this.
Then sell your wife or your family or something. We ain't your idea of charity. Is that clear?
Thomas!
What are you looking at?
Thomas!
I said what you looking at, woman.
My husband isn't well.
Clearly.
Like I said, we ain't nobody's idea of charity. Get us the money.
The transaction has happened. Yep. The lungs will be the first to go. I never got to learn cursive, but it was on the way out when I was in school because my wife only writes in cursive. I had to learn so I could read her handwriting. F's in chat, y'all. F. You know, I should have gone into that wearing, like, my handkerchief around. Maybe that would have stopped it. No, antibiotics won't be invented for like another 50 years. I need penicillin. I feel dirty. I hate doing that because he was a nice guy. I wish I could have just asked. And same with like the Polish guy. I wish I could go, how much money do you owe? All right, I'll pay it off. I'll buy your debt, but then we'll talk about a payment plan or something like that. So I didn't know that it went out of practice. I mean, it's still done, but it's not really taught in schools anymore, at least not to my knowledge. Where's your mold medicine?
Not so good. He's almost dead. And they seem more or less destitute. You were a fool for lending them the money.
Then, people who aren't desperate don't seem so interested in my propositions.
Of course.
Predatory lending. Lovely. Arthur 2020 beats Thomas with a 6-foot pole. Where's our money? I need to do a good deed. I feel dirty. Chopping firewood's a good deed, right? Lark, what would be a device in Red Dead 2 that would have existed during this time period that would have fixed one of Dutch's problems in a mission? Let's see. Well, Dutch has several problems. Most of them are in his own making. There was this great invention called money that would have solved a lot of his problems, and in fact, we can get a lot of it, and we had a lot of it, but he's kind of an idiot. But in terms of any other fun inventions that would be around at this time. A submersible would have been interesting for him to escape on. Alright. I did the dirty deed.
Hurry up, Mr. Pearson. I'm starving.
Not long now.
Alright, let's see what Dutch wants.
Arthur. Dutch? Miss O'Shea?
Well, feels like we are finally getting back on our feet.
You, find a buyer for them bonds we stole?
Not yet, but Jose is working on it.
Really hard, I imagine.
When we heading west?
Jose accidentally knocked Dutch off the cliff behind us. That would save us a lot of trouble.
Feels like things have changed. The whole world's changed. And they don't want folk like us no more.
Well, they didn't want you to begin with because of the count of a robbing and looting.
Smarter than them. Only the feeblest of men take jobs in the government.
Yeah.
Staunch, Mr. Morgan.
Q hurt by Johnny Cash.
They got Micah.
Oh no.
What's going on? They got Micah.
Oh, how horrible.
It's okay, son. Breathe.
They nearly list me. They got Micah and the sheriffs in Strawberry, and there's talk of hanging them.
Yay!
Arthur.
What?
The fool brought this on himself. You know my feelings about it,
I
Dutch.
think I can't see past his bluster to the heart inside.
He has one?
Man,
No, I ain't saving that fool.
I can't go. My face will be all over West Elizabeth. I am asking. He would do it for you.
No, he
I don't
wouldn't.
think he would, but fine, all right.
Arthur.
You okay, Lenny?
Yeah, of course I'm okay.
You don't seem okay.
Take that kid into town. Valentine, not Strawberry.
Now that my debt's cleared there, sure.
No crazy business.
I'm giving that up.
And you get Micah out of that jail.
No. Ironically, if Dutch had actually upheld to his ideals and laid low, the gang probably would have faded in obscurity and left alone. Yeah. It could have even bought land, particularly through people like Herr Strauss, and would have been fine, but no. Micah was accidentally hanged.
I rode as fast as I could, didn't stop for nothing.
Yeah, you look like you've been through it.
I'm beat. We finally get off that mountain, then this. Micah's got a crazy side off him.
Wait, he has a sane side?
You're supposed to be scouting ahead for.
I kept asking him what we was doing, but he was, "You worry too much, kid. Just some business to attend to, kid. You know how he is."
Yes.
Harlan Ellison. The name strikes a bell, but not enough for me to give you a detailed description.
Drink some more. And this is supposed to be a dry town we're in, too.
And he shoots one of them. I know how that goes.
Couldn't even tell you quite how. Happened like the strike of a match. The law was on us fast, too. They was ready to strangle me up there and then. But I got away, just about.
You're all right now. We'll take care of it.
So you're gonna go get him? I'll come with you.
No, you leave it to me. For now, let's drink some. Forget about Mike.
It was Trank that started all this.
We'll just
And?
damn it. Settle you down and head back, okay?
Okay.
Now,
I'm sorry, Dutch, when I got there, they already hanged him. I tried shooting the rope, but I guess my aim ain't as good as it once was. I shot him in the face like 13 times. It was weird.
nothing big. No, we kept it clean. We're all good.
Now, me shooting up the town after the O'Driscoll fiasco, that's a different thing. Let's see if I can actually get away this time. Oh, that music sounds familiar. Everybody in the bar getting tipsy. All right, Lenny, my man, let's have a drink.
Just one or two, right off.
Of course, just a drink. Don't be drunk. Can we get a couple beers, please?
I don't want no trouble.
I just want a beer.
I was defending myself.
Tommy,
He'll be fine.
He is not fine, actually.
Thank you.
Micah seemed to know a lot of people. That was the problem.
How you mean?
I mean, I done seen a lot of crazy stuff, but
A
Micah...
lot of crazy stuff. Will you shut up? Will you shut up?
Ah, Perico.
Oh, there, dullard. My lord. You men is dull.
Hey, leave this fool alone.
Leave the fool alone. People been leaving me alone for the last...
Listen,
All right.
buddy. You're a charming fellow. One of the best.
But ugly as can be.
But me and the kid here, we're trying to talk business. So could you possibly leave us alone? No offense intended.
Ain't no pleasing some folk.
Yep. Now clear out.
Trying to be friendly.
By mocking you. What did you just say?
Oh. That's great, partner. Lenny, where are you?
I've lost my Lenny.
Lenny, where are you? Hey, Lenny! Can't find my friend. You know where he went?
Wrong feller to ask.
Why is that? Now, have you seen Lenny?
Hey, buddy.
Oh, it's him. Oh yeah, he hadn't recovered.
Hey, no hard feelings, huh?
Ugh.
Lenny!
Ooh, Lenny! Take care, Burger.
Seen that fella I was with?
Wouldn't know.
Lenny!
What are you doing, kid?
There you are, Lenny. Like, you can find Lenny, you can't find Gavin. You guys are all barter. That guy threw the town bully through the window and beat him into lobotomy. What the hell is wrong with you? Booze, mostly.
Why ain't you never married?
Oh, touched a sore spot there.
That's the thing, you see. Lenny? Lenny! Get away from me!
Believe it or not, they still only had one beer. Look at him dance on the bar. Get over here.
Who do you think you're talking to? Nobody. I'm talking to nobody.
From the Odyssey.
What? I said, what did you say? Get lost, buddy. Shut up, mister. Yeah. Shut your mouth, mister.
Oh, we changed that tune real quick, didn't we? You know. Drain the pool, if you know what I'm talking about. Dang, how much did I drink? Lark really, Raven would nor be happy you're drunk. You know, he'll be fine. Hey, where's Lenny?
Lenny, where are you hiding now?
Oh, hi, Lenny.
Damn it, Lenny, stop slumping off on me. How many of you had, pal?
Not enough, anyway. Hey, buddy.
I'm Clyde. You got the wrong fella.
You look just like him.
There you are, Lenny.
Lenny, what are you talking about?
Lenny!
Quit looking at me like that, Lenny. You grew a beard fast, Lenny. Lenny, when did you become a bartender? Came back to the stream on a banger mission, absolutely.
Maybe you should switch to water, my friend.
Never drank the stuff. Thanks for leaving me, Lenny. We're just having a good time, fellas. That's all this is. The Grandma Boy is one of the best hangout activities since the ziggurats of Sumer. Oh, we got the big ones there.
Cheers. Not you again?
It's not waterboarding. We're baptizing him with freedom. I'll take the Berkshire and start a war. I brought my own. Lenny, no! Come on! We gotta run, Arthur! Just get captured. No! Like, it's really bad. Normally I do get captured because, like, typically I fail, but I only managed to escape one other time before this. But I love that. I'm an American! I do not envy the headache he probably has. Oh, right, my horse is not farther away from me. But, well, just what's one drunken night? But now I also don't have to pay money to the sheriff now. Alright, I could go for a drink. Alright. Yep, you're right. Now horse is very much out of range. That Been there, done that. Fun fact, alcohol burns going down and coming back up. Reminds me when I went on a mock trial trip in college. And we were old enough, well, most of us were old enough to drink. However, I stopped after a few. And my roommates for that evening did not. And so he had a bit of an Arthur sick moment right there, and I had to go to the front desk and change sheets for him. Yeah, he still owes me for that. Where am I? Oh, I rode past. My horse is still up there. Ah, looks like I'm going to need to borrow a horse. That's how Americans should be. I mean, the Founding Fathers were no stranger to alcohol. You should see the liquor tab on George Washington's, like when they were coming up with the Constitution. They killed some booze. But nothing like waking up with a massive hangover and going on a run. I had a buddy of mine fall asleep in the same manner Arthur did just now when he didn't wake up, having almost drowned in his own vomit. Yep. Not a pleasant experience. And now I gotta find someone who's willing to donate a horse. Either I need to somehow jump a... Oh.
It's me. You're alive.
You made it, kid!
Keep your eyes open for any trouble.
I'd borrow Bill's horse, but I don't think he'd forgive me for taking it. Let's see. A stagecoach would also be good, because I could even sell that later. And I only have my Schofield. I need my... Ah, there's a victim. Okay, no gunfire. Good thing I wasn't going to do that. Sorry, friend, I need to borrow the horse. Fell asleep in the bed of a police truck, did you?
This is very kind of you. Don't. Oh, shit.
What was that? Oh, shoot. We gotta run, partner. They're on to us. You rest right there for a second. I don't think they saw too much. Now, where'd your horse go? Gonna have to get another one. You're about to get company, bud. Hey, friend!
You'll be alright.
That was not the lasso. Wait, come back. I don't want to hurt you, just your owner. You're just helping a sick man.
Whoa there. Easy.
A Tennessee Walker.
Easy now. Easy.
All right, easy there, girl, easy.
Easy.
Let's see if you had anything good in your satchel. Miracle tonic. I'll need that for the hangover. Kentucky bourbon. Always a good time to start drinking. All right, glue stick. Once I get Sulla back, guess what's happening to you? That's right, I'm selling you at a discount price. Oh, now you're warming up to me, eh? See, I'm not so different from your last owner. A lot of sheep. Well, this is a livestock town, so what are you going to do? Here, have an oatcake. I know you've been traumatized. Did you start the serial killer mission yet? No, I have not.
Why are you doing this?
Why am I doing what? Riding a horse? Get over yourself.
Looks like a friend here had a few too many sugar cubes. Got some stable space for rent if you're interested. Gotta pay you a little less because of the missing paperwork, okay?
Upgrade. How are we upgrading?
I can't tell you how many times I use that one.
We'll hold off for right now. Shire, Tennessee Walker. Forgot I had 3 owned horses. Well, let's work with the Shire a bit. Let's see, what's your info? Draft horse, Raven Black, and male. Okay, well, I know exactly what I'm naming you.
Yeah, we can get that. Won't take long either.
Upgrade. Services. Rename horse. Remember, we name after 40k characters.
Really?
Yes, really. Don't you judge me. All right. You should take the Geralt approach and name every horse Roach. Now this is nice. I feel nice and tall. The hat, please. Thank you.
You got a problem?
Nope. Just want to get some things from the store. Korax, really? Yes, I named it Korax. It's male, it's black, and it's big like a Primarch, so we're going to call him Korax. Do you? Studying horse. That's a Morgan.
Excuse me, partner.
There's a
Sure
reason
run
you
into
want to be
some
a
nice
bunch of
folks
distance.
out this way. But you're the exception to that rule, all right.
You got a problem? What is it?
I'm talking. Fine, let's go. You're in trouble now.
There, now that's settled. Oh, you want some too, bud? Let's dance. I just came to buy clothes.
You got no hope.
No hope, you say? No more tears, only dreams. Ugh. Fine, I'll leave town. That wasn't murder, he's just no longer breathing. Is this the horse heresy I've heard about? Yes. They'll never take me alive. I literally was just going into town to buy some new clothes and a jacket so when I met up with Mary, I would look professional. But someone just had to talk smack, and honor demanded I beat the tar out of him. Woo-wee. Let's see how bad a bounty I get. $15 for murder? How much money do I have? Shoot, I'm gonna waltz back into town and pay it. The man should have stayed out of that. He would have lived longer. And a quarter. Don't forget the quarter. I'm real torn up about the quarter, I tell you what.
What are you doing? What's the matter with you?
I can only assume you're talking about the murders. I'm a murderer. I'm here to pay off my debt to society.
Howdy. Nice to see you. Glad to see you on the up and up. Back.
Howdy.
This town was fine without your trouble.
Excuse you?
Listen, you won't get no trouble out of me.
Huh?
So, don't worry.
You take care.
See? You can be civil. Give him a chance, explain to him I'm not going to cause any problems, and he came around. Unlike some people I know. How you doing?
Hey, mister.
You're a certified good boy, yeah. Let's see my debt to society. I am dead middle in terms of morality right now. In the 1890s, the day where you could beat the shit out of someone, and all you had to do was get up, limp home, and deal with these fancy, dancy lawyers. Oh, trust me, there were still lawyers back then that'd be happy to take cases such as these. Alright. Now, where was I for so rudely interrupted? Hey, isn't that the guy I just beat the tar out of? No offense, no hard feelings about me killing your friend.
Hello, sir.
Notice how he doesn't say anything now he's learned his lesson.
Hey, folks.
Hello, sir.
Y'all doing all right? All the best now.
Welcome. Have a look around.
Sorry about...
Get you anything in there you need.
Sorry about the fight and everything. I'd say that honor state is about what Arthur would be in the story right now. Probably. Let's see, clothing is what I was actually looking for. What outfits we got? The Vaquero. Uh-huh. Can't afford that one, can't afford that one. Let's see what hats we can get. Military scout hat. Interesting. Western hat. Big Valley hat. Ooh, stalker hat. I think I typically like that one. Let me see. Ooh, yeah. We'll be in that one.
Good doing business with you.
Any others out here that'll look good? The duster coat. Ooh. View.
You like that?
Maybe. Let me see. You have one that's in black. I'm going for a vibe here. Yeah, we'll go with this one.
Enjoy.
Ooh, a scout jacket. Let me look at that. I'll come back for this one. Shotgun coat. No.
Seem to have
The way you said figure as a Hispanic. I don't speak Spanish neither. Sorry, buddy. Everyday shirt shall do.
You like the look of that one, huh?
A classic vest. Shame we can't have a good denim jacket. I hear the Levi's jeans screaming.
I sell out of that pretty fast.
Alright. Pants are fine. Boots are alright for what I've got going on. Oh, I do? Well, I'll rock with what I got now. I regret nothing. Crossback suspenders, shotgun chaps, half mil-tone military chaps, spurs, and nothing else too crazy.
You need anything, let me know. Keep looking. Let me know if there's anything else.
That's a good look. I like it. I like it.
Hey, now, try looking where you're going. Hey there, mister. Hello.
I didn't mean to bother you.
Mean nothing by it. That's about as funny as a snake bite.
I find those hilarious. Okay, let's see. It's 10:32. Do we have time for anything else quick? The Mary Linton thing might take a second. Alright. So what I'll do, I regret nothing. Walks outside, finds an arm waiting. I might regret it a little bit. Depends on how well I do in the shootout. But what I'm going to do is, so we're ready for next time, I'm going to get ready to do the bounty. So I'm going to chill out right here. Not like that, not conspicuously. But this is where we're going to have to call it. Just because I do have work tomorrow, so, you know, it is what it is. So, alright. But I appreciate you guys for sticking with me this long. It's been fun. We had a Raven rant. We talked a little bit about Rome. Got a little bit further in the story. And we got drunk with Lenny. So, all in all, I'd say a successful Wednesday evening. Alright. With that being said, it's been a real pleasure, fellas. I will see you all in the next one. Take care. Oop, wrong one.